What's up, whoever's here? I'm getting ready to try something I've never done on this channel before. Holding the phone and doing a live stream with one hand and busting out a little something or other on this thing right here. The Pioneer DDJ Wego that I've had for like 12 years. I bought this thing to do a friend's wedding, or his friend's daughter's wedding, a long time ago. I'm not a wedding DJ, nor have I ever been. And I've only used this thing a few times, and I don't even really remember how to use it. We're gonna give it a shot, see how it goes. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? Uh, yeah, thanks. It's not cool, but thank you anyway, buddy. This is some. This is a primitive, cheap DJ controller. This is not the way I like to do it. Hey, good evening, Matt. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the likes, guys. Um, So yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, if you caught the earlier stream, I was gonna just be messing around with this earlier anyway. Yo, Brando, what's up, homie? Slow 49. Uh, yeah. Um, and this feels more like a bad idea now that I'm doing this and I got it all set up. But I'm already committed now, and some of you guys are already here. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear it. This is what the music's going to be coming out of tonight. I couldn't find my other speaker, and I live in a small apartment anyway, so I can't play it really loud. So I don't know. I needed a little breakbeat therapy sesh myself. Going through, I threw a handful of old tracks in here. I don't normally use virtual DJ for anything. If I'm using a program at all, it's usually Serato, and I'm using vinyl or time coded vinyl. So this is not my normal setup here. This is just a little thing that I forgot that I had. And I just grabbed a handful of tracks and threw them in a couple of different folders. Most of you are going to not know what any of this music is. Hey, LTD. That happens. So, yeah, I'm just going to ride out one-handed on the tiny ones and twos, playing some of the old favorites from back in the day. We're going to start off with some 90s vocal breaks, I guess. Todd Terry remix of Billy Ray Martin, Your Loving Arms, and then we're going to, I'll tell you as we're going. So let's give it a minute here to set up. I'm still trying to figure out how I kind of want to do this. And you guys probably aren't going to be able to hear it very well, or as well as you should be able to. Like I said, if you caught the earlier stream, I just needed to go through some of my old music and just kind of forget about things that are kind of getting at me a little bit lately. And I wouldn't normally bring you guys along for something like this. But nevertheless, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be doing this with one hand, which is not the way to do it either. And I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear it or not. But, I'll mess around. If you guys want to hang out, cool. Like I told you before, I don't want any of my regular viewers to feel obligated to be a part of this. So I just, I try to give you what I can give you when I can give it to you. And this is a side of me that most of you don't know me for, I guess. And there's a limit to what I'm going to be able to do with one hand with this thing that I barely even used anyway. I'm old school, guys. I started on vinyl in 1991 in a skating rink. So that's the way I prefer to do it, but I've already sold like 2/3 of what remained of my record collection, so I got to use this little thing that I got a long time ago and have barely used at all in some stupid program that I don't recommend to anyone. Don't use virtual DJ, guys. It's just not good. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a few of you here. 8 likes, 11 in the stream. Thanks for being here. I guess we're going to kick it off. I don't know how well this is going to go. Probably not well. Where's this? Oh, Chris. Hold on. Let me see. Chris just donated. Guys, Big Boys PEV just sent me 20 bucks in Cash App. You're the man. Dude, I love you, brother. That's my guy right there. Big Boys PEV. Everybody, go show some love. My scooter riding friend and longtime friend of the channel. And yeah, you guys are too good to me, and I don't deserve any of you. But thank you for doing everything that you do and hanging out with me. It means so much. So let's see. I'm gonna see how this goes. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I couldn't find my good speaker. I'm going to be doing this with one hand if you just joined on a little thing that I don't normally use. I don't even really remember how to use. I don't remember all the stuff that it does anyway, but well, hey, it's we're going for it. So, all right. Without further ado, let's see. What do we have? Yeah, left channel. Billy Ray Martin, Your Loving Arms. Todd Terry's Miami something remix. This is the best version of this song. Let me see. Hey, Halibut. What's up, buddy? Trying to keep up with the chat here. Thank you, Big Boys PEV. Having my back. Appreciate you. So I'm going to upload some of my classic mixes from back in the day. Some sets that I did live and some other stuff I did just like messing around. I'm going to be putting that on the channel so you can experience kind of like the way I would normally do it. Right now, let me cue up this other track on the other channel, make sure they're matched. Well, I got a minute. Fade her down. Yo, JPL Rides, what's up, buddy? I need for everybody to please lower their expectations because I am doing this with one hand and I don't use this stuff, these little kids' toys here, but we're going for it anyway. Alright, gotta cue this other one up. This is a nice long track that's playing right now. I'm going to let it play for a bit, and then we'll drop the other one. Sometimes the way that you act makes me wonder. I think that's matched. Gotta back it up. The next track should be ready to go. I'm still, I've never tried to do this with one hand before, so we'll see how it goes. But this is a banger I used to have on vinyl. When you hear this playing loud in a club, this music, this track right here is from 1995, I want to say, 29 years ago, and it's still, people still love it. I I should have been mixing the other track in right there, but I'm gonna let it go for a while I try and remember how to use this thing. So yeah, welcome to Casa de Sincloth, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Love you guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to start that one over again. Party at Casa de Sincloth.
Put your loving arms around me, and it feels like shelter when you put your loving arms around me, and inside your arms I'm burning. Put your loving arms around me, and you whisper to me when you put your loving arms around me, and inside this love I'm burning. Put your loving arms around me.
That was not good at all. Sorry you had to hear that. Never tried to do this with one hand before. Let's see. What do we need next? This is Nailin' and Kane, Beach Ball, DJ Icy's bass mix from about 1997, I want to say. Better cue the next one up. LTD. Yeah, I'm not actually halibut. I don't like this program that it makes you use with this controller. That's I don't know, it's okay, but I never enjoyed doing it this way. I prefer to do like more analog vinyl, none of this you know, kind of programmy stuff. Uh-oh, I better get ready. Like she's telling us to. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I never expected any of you to come along for this anyway. But thank you for being here. I'm gonna have to leave this channel open a little bit. This is a very hard one to do that I'm about to do. It starts without a beat. I can do it on vinyl in my sleep, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out on this thing. Okay. Oh, hey, I got it. Kind of. This is K5 Passion from 1996. Let's see, what are we going to do next? This is a lot of the stuff that I used to play when I was really starting to come up in the 90s, doing breakbeat more than like skating rink kind of stuff. Oh, I'm missing comments. Oh, that's awesome, Chris, Big Boys PV. I know how exciting it is to be getting a scooter, and the anticipation, it's like waiting for Christmas morning. That was a little too abrupt. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing this with one hand on this little rinky-dink thing right here. Tracks that I haven't played in a very long time. So let's see, what can we do next? We need to speed this one up a little bit. My pitch fader isn't working. There we go. Okay. Yeah, get it up to like 131.5 BPM. There we go. What are we gonna play next? Maybe some Tony Feline, some Tampa breaks. This is DJ Infinity looking for something, and on the off chance that he's watching this live stream, sorry for that time my brother hassled you at the Storm Club that one night, like 20 some odd years ago. He was drunk as a skunk, and we tried to stop him, but you know how it goes. So shout out to Scott Christina, DJ Infinity. You know, I still don't know how I feel about this thing. If you missed the earlier part of the stream, I bought this Pioneer DDJ Wego about 12 years ago to do a friend's wedding. Yeah, yep. This is definitely one of the better remixes of this track. So yeah, I bought this little DJ controller to do a friend's wedding so I wouldn't have to lug turntables and CDJs and all that stuff. And I only used it a handful of times. It's really not bad. It is a Pioneer, you know, which is kind of like the industry standard in DJing now. It's just not very full featured. It was like $300, you know, and you got to use it with virtual DJ, which I'm not a big fan of. But hey, I mean, it's better than nothing. I've seen the dancing DJs use one of these on Fremont Street before. DJ Sarah has a couple of these. And they used to use them back in the day. I better cue up this next track. So thanks to everybody who's come through. Thanks for all the likes. I'm just hanging out in Casa de Sincloth, trying to take my mind off of some stuff. And it's nice that some of you decided to join me. I appreciate that. Once this track playing gets to about there, roundabout, we'll put some Tony Feline in there. And this is obviously not the best way to do this. I mean, you guys are not getting the full version of the sound here out of this tiny Bluetooth speaker. You know, one of these days I'll do a proper mix for you. I'm talking to a guy who's been threatening to get me on the decks at a couple of different places here in the area. And I insisted that he let me live stream at least one of them. So we'll see how that works out in the coming weeks or months, or I don't know, whatever the time frame winds up being. One of these days I'll take you to work with me, and you can see it and hear it like it was meant to be seen and heard. Uh-oh. Almost forgot to drop that track. This guy, Tony Feline, was on the opposite coast from where I used to do my thing, and our paths would cross every so often. Super cool guy, awesome breakbeat artist, producer. This is one of his bigger tracks from the late 90s. Let's see, what are we going to put in here next? I didn't put nearly enough stuff in this folder. Let's go a little newer. Like, this is more like an early 2000s remix of Basement Jaxx, Where's Your Head At? The next track that'll be coming in. And this is Tony Feline, Mind Over Matter, from 98, 99-ish. Tampa Breaks. I'm glad I checked. I gotta set a new cue point on this other track. Alright. So hope you guys are enjoying the one-handed DJ mix from Casa de Sincloth. Rocking the classics. Breakbeat from back in the day. Shout out to all my old school ravers. I want to ask you something. Can you guys funk legit? It's a very important question.
I want to ask you something. I want to ask you something. Can you funk legit? Can you funk? Can you funk?
This probably sounds horrible through a phone camera and a tiny Bluetooth speaker. Like I said, one of these days we'll do it right. I'll bring you to like a regular live set in a club somewhere and let you see it and hear it how it was meant to be seen and heard. Trying to put a couple of those together right now with a guy that I've been dealing with for a very long time. He keeps threatening to get me in somewhere. A couple of places around here. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, maybe we start this other track. We're working in a little bit early. We gotta wait for this breakdown. We'll keep the Tony Feline in there a little while longer. Okay, this is Basement Jaxx. Where's Your Head At? This is the Stanton Warriors mix. I have this on vinyl still currently. This was a huge track in the early 2000s. The original is much older, but this remix is from like 2000, I don't know. Let's see, what are we going with next? Maybe we'll go to a different folder. Get a little newer. That might work. Turn it up a little bit. A lot of you, some of you might recognize this track. This is very common. It was funny thing, I was watching Tomb Raider the other day on TV. The original plays at the end of the movie Tomb Raider, but this is a remix from the Stanton Warriors. We can't live on without you. Don't let the walls cave in on you. We can't live on without you. Don't let the walls cave in on you. We can't live on without you. Don't let the walls cave in on you. We can't live on without you. Don't let the walls cave in on you. And a lot of you probably recognize the next track. It's a really good breakbeat version of a very popular song. I just switched to a different folder. I threw a bunch of newer things in, like 2010-ish stuff. Still old, but much newer than the stuff that we've been going through. Next one's kind of a hard track to mix, especially with one hand. But let's see what happens, I guess. This version of this track during a really good, or through a really good system, sounds really good. That's clapping like shoes in the dryer. Sorry guys, that was horrible. But again, hey, trying something new. Barely even used this thing at all, and now I'm trying it with one hand while doing a live stream and holding a phone in the other hand. So, yeah, I don't know. Some of you guys have probably spotted this one by now. Let's see, what next? Let's try this. Thank you, LTD. Like I said, one time, you know, the next decent DJ set that I get to do live that somebody will let me live stream from, I'll bring you guys along. it'll be quite a bit different than this. But then some of you are gonna probably know what I look well. You're gonna, I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I never expected to get any. I wasn't sure any of you were going to show up. Again, no pressure to ever come along for stuff like this. It's just something I was going to mess around with tonight anyway. And I'm glad some of you decided to join me. Thank you. But never feel obligated. You know, I know most of you know me for other things. Uh-oh. I dropped the ball, guys. Wasn't paying attention. Barely got that other track in. Yeah, I like that song a lot myself. It's that's a good remix of it too, I think. Most people prefer the DJ Icy remix. Shout out to DJ Icy, Eddie. Long time no see, my brother. But I like that remix. I think it's a little smoother in most mix sets. And this is the Extreme Project remix of an old song. Mika, Relax, Take It Easy. What are we gonna do next? One that a remix that you guys will probably recognize. Alright, this next one that I'm going to try to work in here in a minute makes the girls go crazy. Every time I've ever dropped it in any set ever, count on girls screaming and going nuts. You'll see. Better cue it up. That might be good. So I don't just almost let the track run out and then had to drop the next one at the last second like I did last time. Sorry guys, I've never held a phone in one hand and talked to you while I'm doing this with the other only hand. So this is a new experience for me, and thank you to those who came along. Thank you for 21 likes. Never thought it would happen on this stream. We killed it. You guys killed it with the earlier stream. 60 some odd likes earlier today. I wound up taking another delivery after that one that I went and picked up. And I'm sorry, somebody was trying to get a hold of me on the phone. I was getting text messages. And my phone was about to go dead. And I had to go pick up that order and get everything situated. So I'm sorry I couldn't take you with me on that Uber Eats delivery. We will do that again sometime. I ended up taking one more after that, and that was it. So it wasn't a nothing day, but it definitely wasn't a very good day. No, you're right. But then I'd have to use both hands for this, and what's the fun in that, Brandon? Okay. I still haven't queued up this other track yet. I don't even know if it's in time or not. We'll see. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. And I'd prefer to be doing this on vinyl, honestly. That's the way I started, that's the way I did it most of the time. Why won't this one stay? I guess it's in time. It's hard to hear. Like, I'm using some rinky-dink earbuds to cue up the next track. I'm playing it out of a terrible $12 Bluetooth speaker. And I better get this one ready to go. And quit talking to you guys for a minute. This is the one coming in right now. I got 2 tracks playing, but the one that I'm mixing into is the one that makes chicks go nuts. Alright, what are we going to do next? This is obviously the Beach Boys, Good Vibrations. This is the Stanton Warriors remix from, I want to say, 2008 or 9, probably. The Beach Boys and Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. 2 different Good Vibrations in one. How long since I worked at a club? It's been a while since the last set I did. These days it's only like maybe once or twice a year. And I don't work in any one club in particular. It's just every now and then a promoter will call me up out of the blue and say, hey, you want to do a set at such and such? And I'll say yes or no. Usually depends on when and where and for how much. Let's see. I gotta make sure this other track's ready to go. Let's see, we've been going for a little while now. 50 minutes or so. My average mix set length these days is about an hour and 15 minutes. Last time I did a set in Vegas, it was about 90 minutes, I guess. But I've also gone the whole night before, you know, like 5 or 6 hours. And I don't enjoy doing that as much. I mean, it's what you got to do sometimes when the next guy doesn't show up or something. It's like, hey, you want to stay for a while because so and so's not here yet, and then 6 hours later I'm still on the decks, but that's rare. Most DJs these days are so anxious to get their time in that they would never miss it. Me, after 32 years, it's kind of like, all right, it's still fun. I still enjoy it, but it's not like it was when I was a kid, you know. And I was chomping at the bit, couldn't wait to get to the club and do my thing. Alright, I gotta pay attention to times here. We're rolling at about 131.5 beats per minute right now. Most of my break sets are about 132 to 135. But this is older stuff that I haven't played in a while. Uh-oh. I didn't have that other track at the cue point. Why does it sound like this track is clipping now? I don't know. Hold on, let me put my earbud back in. This is Star Killers featuring Nadia Ali, Pressure, very popular song. This is the DJ Hero version of this track. What are we gonna do next? This one cuts out pretty fast, so I need something that's ready to go, like, quick. I haven't played any of this stuff in so long. All these tracks are pretty old. Uh-oh. Here's one that some of you might recognize. I'll drop in next. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for 21 likes. I'm not going to do this kind of thing normally. Oh, Hans. Sorry, I'm missing comments. Oh, the Chemical Brothers, yeah. I love the Chemical Brothers. I was very heavily involved in the scene when the Chemical Brothers started to make it big in the States. Thanks, LTD. It's a night and day difference from this. Like, when I'm doing my thing in the proper atmosphere, it's not like when it comes through a little tiny Bluetooth speaker and I'm doing it in my room with one hand while holding the phone in the other. So you're gonna have to take me at my word on this one, guys. You'll see. I'll bring you along sometime. We'll make it work. I'm running out of time in this track. It ends pretty abruptly. Let's see here. 2 tracks playing. Some of you guys are going to recognize this track probably, but it's a different version of it. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, the other one ended. I told you the other track ended abruptly. I should have started the mix earlier. Chemical Brothers, yeah, formerly known as the Dust Brothers. The Prodigy, I have still in that crate over there, I still have a few Prodigy records. I started in 1991, which is when the Prodigy released the Experience album, and it changed my life and made me into this kind of DJ, actually. I wouldn't call it that necessarily, Chris, Big Boys PV. I needed to do this anyway because it's been a while and I never used any of this stuff. I just remembered that I had this thing like a couple of months ago and I've barely used it at all. This is not the way I normally do it. So, yeah, Hans, I didn't know you were a raver, bro. Or back in the day, anywho. Hans Gruber, everybody, from Die Hard. Shame what happened to you. But I'm glad you're able to join us nonetheless. Longtime friend of the channel, Hans Gruber, everybody. Okay, Midnight City, M83. This is the Agent K and Bella remix. This is a very popular song a while back. Hey, close enough, Hans. Alright, I better get something else ready to play, huh? What are we gonna do next? I don't even remember what half of this stuff is. It's been so long. Oh. Some more Stanton Warriors with Big Daddy Kane. That's a good one I haven't played in a while. The girls really love this one too. Oh yeah. Wow, Hans. I love the Beastie Boys too. That was I got the License to Ill tape when I was in what, like 4th grade. Huge fan. Alright, better make sure these are matched. Ah, close enough. It's confusing because I'm matching pitches on the program. This little thing here thinks they're matched, but they're not. They're just a little off, and it's like shoes in the dryer sometimes, and it's hard. Like, that's why I hate kind of using this thing, because it's not like spinning vinyl or even using CDJs, which are the bigger, more expensive brothers of this thing right here. But anyway, we're gonna make do because this is what I got. Almost missed the opportunity to do that mix. 2 tracks playing. This is the Stanton Warriors featuring Big Daddy Kane. It's Get Wild. This is the Decline and Ed Solo remix. Let's see, what are we going to do next? I haven't played any of these tracks in so long. It's weird. This is jogging some crazy memories right now. This one sounds really good through a good system. Really heavy bass in this track. This next track starts without a beat. I might reset the cue point. I better pay attention here, guys. I'm running out of track. I don't know why this track that I just mixed in is so, like, the volume, the level is so low. I really don't like using this thing, but, you know, it is what it is. This is Rebel Sketchy, Square Dance, the Low IQ remix. Let's see. Here's one I haven't played in a while. I'm about to drop a track that's on a mix that I did. One of the last sets that I did before I left Florida and moved here, actually. I'm going to post that on YouTube. Actually, I found it the other day. Didn't realize I had it. So... The hour and 7 minutes in. Wish I had that to play. LTD. I had a remix of that. It's in a folder somewhere. I'll see if I can dig it out for some other time. This is a pretty good track in the club setting. A lot of bass. See, I got 2 minutes left on that track. I gotta pay attention here. My head is in the clouds today. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Almost didn't get that other one in time. Try to keep them both playing till the end of this one on the left. Okay. This track that's playing right now is Stonewash featuring Kyla. The name of the track is Undertow. This is actually on a mix that I did a while back, a live set that I recently found, just the audio, and I'm going to be posting that on YouTube soon. Let's see, what now? Probably ought to throw some DJ Fix into a breakbeat mix. We'll do that next. That's funny. I'm sure I saw her in the stream from earlier today when I was riding my scooter by. Maybe she lives over by my friend Chris. I'm sure it was her. She's always got a pissed off look on her face, the spinning girl, but that's cool that you're dancing or spinning. Hope you're enjoying it. Alright. Again, I better pay attention to what I'm doing here. Sorry, LCD, I'm trying to read your comment here. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's kind of the way I feel about it. I love most types of music myself, LTD. So I'm glad to hear you say that. Actually, that's cool, man. All right. I don't know if this DJ Fix track that I'm queuing up works yet. I haven't tried it. Okay, I think this will probably work. Let's see. Only one way to find out. I haven't played any of this stuff in so long. So this is a fun little trip down memory lane for me. Okay, this is DJ Fix, Trust Your Gut. There are a bunch of versions of this track. This is the one without a guy named Sportio rapping over it. This is just the like instrumental and chorus. What else? Maybe one or two more, and then I think we're gonna call it a night. I just wanted to go through and I don't know, just do something. I haven't messed around with any of these tracks in a long time. I barely use this thing at all. I just wanted to have a little fun and distract myself from other things, and I appreciate that some of you guys came along. What are we gonna do next? A good end of night track. I don't know about that. LTD. Should be more like watching an old dumbass play with a child's toy. I think we'll do one more. And then I'll chat with you guys a little bit, and then I suppose we'll call it a night. I know a lot of you have been staying up late with me, and I appreciate that. It's always great to have you around. So yeah, thank you for joining me for my first one-handed DJ mix or set in 32 years. This other track that I'm working on doesn't want to start on the first beat. I hit it a couple of times. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Last call, and I'm gonna play an appropriate song to She Keeps On Moving with the Lights On. You'll see. So come on, DJ, play one more song. You'll see. I don't know. It's a remix of a classic. We'll make that the last song for tonight. I suppose we'll end it on this one tonight. This is KDB, Lights On, featuring Ms. Dynamite. Classic banger. End of night track. I've ended a handful of sets with this track, actually. So I gave you about an average length mix set, about the length that I'd normally do if someone were paying me down the street, for example. 75 to 90 minutes usually these days is about all you get, because so many people are always trying to get their set in one night. Back in the day, there'd be like one or two DJs doing the whole night, and now there's like 10 in some cases, you know. But I get it. I was young once. I used to love to do this a lot more than I do now, but it's still fun. It's still a big part of me. This is the longest part of my life, actually. This is the longest I've ever done anything in my life, is DJing. And I'm still not very good. Trying to figure that one out. We'll let this one play out. It's got another minute and something. And then we'll do a little talking, hanging out. And yeah, and I guess tomorrow's another day. But to those of you that came along for this, hung out with me, I never expected to get 22 likes on a stream like this, because this is not our normal routine on this channel, you know? So thanks, guys. I really appreciate you. LTD, always in there with the zingers. You see those lights, that little flashy light over there in the background? That's one of my products. That's like the only product that I still sell online. So those little LED lights. I'm going to include a couple of those, I think, in the giveaway that we talked about last night. Later tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to go through all the chat comments from that live stream for the giveaway, and you know, get everybody's name ready to throw in a hat, and then we're going to pick a winner, and whoever wins is going to get like a prize pack. Okay, there you go, guys. That was my hour and something long breakbeat trip down memory lane. And yeah, I appreciate you hanging out with me, those that did. And like I was saying a second ago, hold on, let me get one. Let me set you down for a minute. I'm gonna grab a light and give you a closer look. Hold on. I got a couple behind me, I think. Or do I? That one doesn't work. Hold on. Hang in there, guys. That one doesn't work either. Okay, here's one. Okay, see? It's a little flashing light. You can clip them on your scooter, actually. My scooter riding friends, PEV riding friends. And it's like a little light show. Little battery powered. It's got a clip on the back. I have these in different colors too, like headlights, taillights, and then this kind does like the little light show. So I'm going to include a handful of these in the prize pack for the winner from last night, who hasn't yet been announced, but will be soon, because I know some of you didn't really want hooker cards necessarily, but if the winner does, you still get the hooker cards that we collected in last night's crazy live stream. So yeah, can you kind of see that in the background there? It's got a little crystal lens on it. You tap it, and it does a couple of different things and changes colors and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put a few of those in there for the winner of the giveaway, who again hasn't been announced. I'm gonna, Chris, Big Boys PEV, I'm gonna send you some anyway, because you're always such a huge supporter of this channel. You've done so much, and you helped me pay my rent last week, dude. So the least I can do is give you some lights. So we're gonna get that sorted out. I'm gonna make sure you have my contact information here soon, and I'm gonna get you some in the mail. But also, there's gonna be another winner. Could be Chris, because he was in the comments last night. Big Boys PEV. I don't know. We're gonna do it fairly though. But yeah, to those of you that have really gone the extra mile, LTD, I know you have too. A whole bunch of you. I got, as we go down the line, I'm gonna have some special stuff for you, because I appreciate you being such a big part of everything that we normally do anyway on this channel. So LTD, we'll get you in there too, buddy. I get these things. I need to order some more actually. When they come in, I don't know. I'll make sure we get some of them passed around for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's how tonight went. I know most of you know me as, a live streamer or a scooter rider and stuff like that. But when I was 15 years old at a skating rink, the DJ didn't show up. He had the flu or something. I had tried this before. Of course you are, LTD. You're a huge supporter and helper. And so yeah, the DJ didn't show up. I had tried doing this. I knew all the music at the skating rink. I had practiced, done it a couple of times at a friend's house before, and I asked him if I could do it. Let me do it, please let me do it. And then another guy was like, yeah, I've seen him do it. He can do it. Just let him do it. And then they let me do it. And yeah, 32 years later, I still do it. Sometimes, not as much as I did back then, but it's like there's only one of you left. But yeah, I appreciate you, whoever's still here. Thanks for all the likes. I guess we're gonna call it a night, but like I said, tomorrow's another day. I hope you all are well and stay well. And it's always just the coolest thing in my world to get to spend some time with you. So thank you. Yo, yo. Slow 49, my pal Brando. Glad to have you back. So I guess we're going to wrap it here, but thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed. I never tried doing this before, holding a phone in one hand and working this little rinky-dink thing with the other. And, oh, hey, Han's still here. Yeah, all of you guys get some rest. We're still, time change, everything else. I know I kept you guys up late last night, and thanks again for that. That was still like my biggest live stream, 1,200 and something views during the live stream. And there's over almost 1,400 when I checked it earlier. Some people are watching it afterwards, and that's cool. Shout out to anybody who does that or missed it the first time around or whatever. But you guys are the best, and thank you for humoring me on this little indulgence tonight. Yeah, harmonica. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. Everybody get some rest, okay? We could all use it, I suppose. And yeah, tomorrow we'll do something else. I don't know. I'm going to be out doing some food delivery on the scooter. Maybe we go live for a while. If not, maybe later in the evening. I don't know. So, again, hope everybody has a good night, or whatever time it is where you are. Thanks again for coming along. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for all you guys always do. You're the best. I love you. I'll see you again soon.